All right, Poppy, you're the oldest monkey, so guaranteed they're going to give you a giant round of applause as soon as they see you. Don't worry, don't be nervous. There's a lot of people out here, though. All right, get ready. Here we come.
W.C. Fields said, never work with children and never work with animals on stage, and I do both. And
I love you too.
I just sit back and I watch the entertainment myself. What a school teacher will take an entire semester to be able to do out of a book, I can do in about 20 minutes. Why is my program more memorable? Because I'm focusing on a lot of different senses. Kids get to touch the animals. In many cases, they smell the animals. They hear them. I don't recommend they taste them. But they're making one-on-one relations with the animals that they see on my stage. There's a conflict here, and the conflict is the animals are being exploited for entertainment. Entertainment's a byproduct, and the fact that they're being exploited is almost a necessary evil. So I feel justification in being able to do that by allowing specific animals that are not releasable, meaning if they can't be rehabilitated and put back into a more natural environment, whether it's the wild or a scientific like zoological program or a species survival program, then those animals travel with me across the country and are spokesperson for, or spokes animals for other animals that can be rehabilitated.
You have a prehensile tail.
Don't wanna be a farmer, working in the sun. Don't wanna be an outlaw, always on the run.
What is a rescued animal? Or what's a non-displayable animal? Why wouldn't these animals go to a zoo in the first place? And why do some of these animals come out of zoos in the first place? If a monkey, or if any other animal has a damaged body part, missing a digit for example, or has a cut on the ear, that it's not perfectly displayable, you can only imagine the negative publicity that a zoo could get. So they have to have pristine animals. So what happens to all of those animals that aren't pristine? They're either used for a breeding program like what my family's involved with the species survival programs. They're released, or they find their way into my show.
Don't wanna be anything where I don't know when to stop. A dream, it's true.
So the shows are pretty spontaneous. I never know exactly what the children are going to do when they're on stage, or the adults for that matter. And I don't ever know what the animals are going to do on stage. The entertaining portion of it is, whenever you interact children with animals, you're bound to have some explosive fun. And that's what I really try to focus on in the shows.
A dream, it's true. But I'd see it through.
Jane Goodall lived with chimpanzees for a number of years, and she is head of the Simian Society. She did some numbers that are pretty overwhelming. In the next 25 years, well, I'll start backwards. In the next 15 years, there will be no more orangutans living in their own natural environment. They'll be essentially extinct. In the next 20 years, there will be no more gorillas. In the next 25 years, there'll be no more chimpanzees. That's in our lifetime. In our lifetime, if things continue to go exactly the way they're going, we're going to lose those animals in the wild. And why?
If I could be wasting my time with you. So if I'm inside your head, don't believe what you might have read. You'll see what I might have said. To hear it, come waste your time with me. Come waste your time with me. the sun.